Okay, guys.
Hi,
Wow.
hi.
Wow, guys. If you knew the odyssey it took for us to reach your ears right now.
If you could understand the hero's journey to get from one place to another, which is not recording to recording,
Which is big.
which is huge, which I would say a big part of the podcast is recording this podcast.
Every weekly at the same time. I know, I feel like a DJ today.
If you're watching the video, we are in our respective homes.
Yeah, our separate homes. We have separate homes.
I have big headphones on, and I have one headphone on the ear and one headphone off the ear, as if I'm going and I like the look.
I love your look too. Guys, this is what critics call a podcast called, say it out loud, La Podcast.
Say it.
Podcast. It's called La Podcast. It is a podcast that usually is live, and by live I mean me and Gabby are next to each other, but
pre-recorded, released a week later. It's live.
This is actually coming at you live. Brooklyn decided to have a marathon, not even a regular marathon, what critics call a half marathon.
Okay, first of all, here's my two things.
Here's the two things,
and I'm raising 4 fingers. But here are the 2 things. Number 1, if you're gonna run a marathon, run a marathon. A half marathon is not a part of the conversation. Whoever made that up is cheating, lying, doesn't want to do all the work to run
lazy.
An actual marathon.
Yeah. We've all been with those people in group projects. Okay, you're gonna do half? Okay, yeah. The whole point. Ridiculous.
Say it.
The whole point is to run the 23 miles that the guy in ancient Greece did where he died afterwards, okay?
Yeah.
That is the entire point of where it comes from, the place called marathon. All right, that's the whole point.
What are you talking about?
That's where marathons come from. The myth, or I don't know if it's a myth, I think this actually happened, so it's history. It's where a guy ran from point A to point B across Greece, which was like 23 miles or whatever, 26, I don't know the exact math. And he was to deliver a message, something mad important.
Something the British are coming. Probably
no,
the British
this was before them. This was before their shtick. At this point, the British were like barbarians.
Wow, they love to forget that.
They love to forget that.
They love to forget that they were also barbarians.
No, this was ancient gay-ass Greece. So this Greece. I can only imagine this twunk had a script of paper, something that could be described as a script.
Script of paper.
Literally rolled up. He ran 26 miles, burst into the royal court, and he was like, and then he dropped dead. He ran straight for 26 miles, and I mean, they say that, but they weren't there. Like, he probably stopped to pee.
No one was there. No one had like a fucking flip phone to record any of that footage. That guy's a fucking liar, and he probably had a heart condition, honestly.
I mean, I feel like I would just lie. Like, I'd be like, no, I ran like the whole time.
I did not. I swear to God, I did not
stop. Like, I didn't stop because I wanted to get here. No, meanwhile, I took a nap.
I grapevine for a little bit of it,
Well, I passed like a shopping center. I
smelled a few candles. I stopped.
Well, back then it wasn't so much strip malls. It was more bazaars. There was probably a few bazaars that he stopped by with some spices and stuff. So that would be me and my journey.
The word bazaar is so beautiful and amazing and floral even, and the fact that we're not using the word bazaar. My grocery store down here where I live down in South Brooklyn is called Food Bazaar.
Yeah, that bazaar is in the same world as the word potpourri. I don't know why.
Yes,
I don't know why.
You don't have to know why. It is.
They just do. They are in the same cinematic universe there.
Why does the sun rise and set? It does.
No one knows.
Does. No one knows. We don't know that yet.
I am acting at the camera so hard right now because it's me alone in a room.
I have not even glimpsed at you, to be clear.
I think it's very clear.
I'm looking dead into my own eyes.
I am looking at me and the faces that I am making at me. Does that make sense?
Yes. But I do want to say the other flip side of if you're going to run a marathon, run the whole thing, not the half. The other flip side is, why are you running it? Grow the fuck up. Run on a treadmill like an adult. The fact that you have to get in my street. You have to get all up in my street that I can't get around because you thought you wanted a jog this morning? Grow up.
Grow up there, Prospect
What
Park.
are you running from? What are you? Who's chasing you?
I think all those people can really do the shadow work and sort of go back in to them. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Totally. That being said, I coincidentally wore my Paris Marathon T-shirt today.
Did I give you
Not
that?
knowing.
Because
No,
I
I
have
bought it
one
from
of those
Urban
exact
Outfitters.
shirts in my room that is a woman small, and I don't know how to break it to you guys. I ain't a woman small. Okay.
Can I have that?
Yeah,
I
I mean
am.
it's the exact same shirt. So yes, you can have it.
Was it my shirt? Did I leave it at your house for a little bit?
Maybe you did. I don't know, but I actually still have it. So you're wearing it means there are two. I'm seeing double. Okay. Yeah, this
I'm
is
seeing
crazy.
double. I do have to say, like, if Brooklyn's gonna go right ahead, if you're neighboring towns, neighborhoods, what? Totally.
Sorry.
If
Oh,
you're-
sorry. I'm doing a podcast.
If you're gonna have a marathon in my town, and you're not gonna send me an alert to my phone to let me know what's happening, but you're gonna send me 43 Amber Alerts a day about a kid that I'm not gonna find.
That I don't know
have,
them.
I don't
I
have
don't
the
know
skill
them.
set to find this child. So stop telling me that there's a kid lost. I'm not gonna find her or him. I'm not gonna be the one to find him.
Her.
Her.
Yeah.
Her. Totally her.
Totally her
But
every
you're
time.
not gonna tell me that there's a fucking marathon through my goddamn streets that's gonna affect my day to day.
I will say that your entire region where you live in Brooklyn is walled off, so that is hard for you.
Yeah, no, like I was trying. No, like no,
No,
yeah,
like,
no,
no,
like,
like really.
no, like I was trying so hard to get to Zach's, and every possible way I could go was closed, and I was coming up against. I got into a screaming fight with a yellow cab driver, which I
I
had
forgot
done
they.
before.
I forgot that they were around even.
One of like your pie chart of your day to day in New York City, a big slice of mine is getting in screaming altercations with yellow taxi drivers.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm hanging out of my window, being like, "You're a fucking asshole!" Like, I was coming after this guy.
Wow, if my pie chart, like a huge part, is being a cuck to baristas, being like me, like me.
I think you should like me.
I don't know why every barista in this goddamn city, they must have gotten like a big email being like this with my face, being like, this guy's gonna want you to like him. Do not. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember when I used to flirt with my with our barista in Park Slope?
Oh, that girl.
Yeah, that was
Used to
fun.
She hated me. I could see in her eyes. She hated me.
She hated you and she loved me. And then the other barista at that same coffee shop sent you a picture of their asshole.
I actually saw him the other day. I'm like,
Really?
this is scary. I keep seeing you. Yeah.
Hey, this is getting scary.
Are you like trying to see me? This
You probably
barista.
followed me?
This barista. First off, you're gonna open with pictures of your inner anus. It's like a bit. That's a choice. That's a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a
And
choice.
if you're going to make that choice, stick by it.
And
When
laugh
you
at
see
it,
that
yeah.
person, go, "Bleh, I've sent you a picture of my asshole, no body text."
Listen, you cannot have the gall to show your inner asshole to a stranger and then act like you're shy in person. Like, you're
Yeah.
not shy.
Wake up to the reality that you created, which is now your family.
Yeah, because like before this, we were strangers. Now I know something about you that not even like your father knows. Like I know something about you
I hope.
that no one else knows. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
Is
crazy
that you have a
because
hernia? You should go to a doctor.
I just have to say, like, for me, I like a little foreplay with my texts where they're like, "Hi, I am blah blah blah. This is my."
You know, foreplay, just a casual introduction. The craziest thing about being a gay man is the fact that you guys you hop, skip, and a jump. You hopscotch right over names, where you live, what you do, and you go, "Here's my ass. Let's work backwards from there." And
Here's
I think
my
there's
asshole.
something-
Let's go backwards. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's something kind of like beautiful about that, but also deeply scary.
Deeply, deeply scary. I'm sorry, you cut off for a sec.
You cut off for a sec for me for a sec.
Oh my god. Okay, big gay is trying to silence us right now. Hello?
You're freezing.
You're freezing. Gabby, wake up.
I can hear you. I can hear you now. I think it's your Wi-Fi. I know everyone's got like
What?
there is a dialogue that I entered into when I got on this podcast that it's my Wi-Fi,
Do you think it's
but
my
I have
Wi-Fi?
amazing Wi-Fi.
I mean,
It's Zach's Wi-Fi, no doubt in my mind. He's in a basement. How
my
could it
Wi-Fi has
possibly be
always
me?
worked. Mine works. I have good
So is
Wi-Fi. I
mine. I'm
switched
sitting
to.
right next to my goddamn router.
So am I. What about that?
No, you're not. I don't
It's.
believe you.
I could see it. It's
Your
like
router
right,
is upstairs.
and I'm looking at it right now in my little office nook, which is next to the router.
You're underground. I'm actively overground. There's no way that it could okay, whatever. This is the podcast, by the way.
Okay, wait. I have some more to say about gay guys' assholes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just have to say that when it's gay men being gay men, names are couldn't mean less. I have to say. I just wonder, like, now it's like men being the worst they could ever be. Like, I recently just got a message on Grindr from like a guy being like, "Hey, I just saw you at that coffee shop." I'm like, Like,
Hey,
maybe I should stop having my full face on Grindr.
Yeah, but it's a really good, a really fun way to hack the Matrix is by putting your social media handles on your dating app, and then all of those people follow you, and then you never have to talk to any of them. Because isn't that really the whole point of a dating app?
Maybe
to get
I
a
should
fan
start
base?
doing that on Grindr. But I have to say, my Instagram presence.
Why is your Instagram handle, or at the very least, our podcast handle, not on your Grinder?
Because I would say that
I'm working
there's
so much harder than you for this podcast, and you're
Why?
out
'Cause
here. You're out here collecting a gay audience completely separate from me.
I mean, no, my own Instagram isn't even linked to it.
Yeah, I'm saying link it now.
No, church and state. I like to keep that part separate because there's nothing less sexy than finding out a guy does comedy. Okay, so I'm trying to keep that as elusive as possible.
Okay, then I'm collecting fans for this podcast on Hinge, Bumble, Raya.
I have it on Hinge and I have it on Hinge and Tinder.
Yeah, but the gays we want and the gays we need are on Grindr, not on fucking Hinge. If you're a gay guy on Hinge, what are you, Catholic?
Hey, it is like that. The gay guys on Hinge are pretty macabre.
It is like that.
It
is
like that. It is exactly like that. But I will say that I do get people who find out who know me. My name's not even attached. Shout out Abby, fan of the pod. Okay, friend of the pod. Reach out to me to say, hey, I love your pod. And I'm like, oh my God, my name isn't even on this app. How did you know?
On Grindr?
On Grindr. Nothing makes me feel better when a Grindr person goes, I think you're funny.
That's cute. No guy has ever said
asshole
that to me.
pick, asshole pick, asshole
Here's my
pick.
ass. One time a girl that I matched with on Hinge, as a bit. But yeah. She was like, she saw my Instagram. Actually, I want to go out with this girl, but she saw my Instagram.
You're not. She's not.
No, I have to go out with a girl soon before I get another boyfriend. She was like, she saw my Instagram handle and she went on it and she said, "Okay, you're famous." And I said, "Listen to my podcast."
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
I did go.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I am poaching people to listen. Just so you know, I did a dating show the other day. A live dating show.
Oh wow! I saw your body.
And I won.
You won?
I won. I won the dating show. So
wait, tell me about it.
So it's like, there was like contestant number 1, contestant number 2, contestant number 3. I was contestant number 3. Because I'm the third born. Okay. And there was a guy who I couldn't see and he was asking us questions. I could tell by his voice it wasn't gonna be. So I was wasn't a hot guy, I could tell. And I how your heart can just be like, you can actually tell a lot from someone's voice, I think.
That's why voice notes are so crucial and we don't use them enough. Voice notes to us are just so incredibly European, but I think we should bring the fact that Hinge added voice notes, we think that's cringe, but it's actually genius. Because you
It's
can
so big.
hear a lot about if you're going to get along with this guy or if they're going to be hot or whatever by their voice. Or
That
cool
is-
or chill.
It's so fucking true. Although it is nerve-wracking to make one. But so I was doing this thing, and so I was killing it with the questions, okay? I was getting laughs. I was getting full laughs, okay? And then at the end, they were like, the last question was like, okay, contestants, if I was the stool you're sitting on, what kind of like striptease would you give me on my birthday? And the first guy did and got a woo from the crowd. The second guy who was in front of me like unbuttoned his shirt a little bit, and then I was like, okay, well, I have to go all the way. So
Yeah.
I grabbed the stool, flipped it, threw it on the ground, and I did that thing where you like fuck it like Channing Tatum does, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then I whipped my shirt off. Crowd went goddamn crazy, and I won. It was awesome.
I mean, the fact that these fucking other contestants weren't even trying, like there have been 3 Magic Mics. There are 2 live Magic Mics productions on this global world, this global united world. And the fact that you can't figure out how to do a lap dance, the blueprints are there.
The text
You
is
know
there.
what to do. There's a song. There's a known song.
They did the dwap.
Dwap.
On it.
Wow, the fact that we've been really on a big Magic Mike kick all led up to that moment for you.
It was really epic and inspiring. And then afterwards, like, we were at the bar and he was like, hey, can I have your number? And I was like, yes.
No, I did this as a joke.
This was like funny, but he seemed like a nice guy. But then afterwards, I was talking to all these girlies. I was talking to like 5 22-year-old girls, and I was crushing. I was crushing with them, and I was like, "Wait, you guys seem like podcast girlies," and they all were like, "We are," and I was like, "Do I have a treat for you?"
Do I have a birthday surprise for you?
Oh my god! And I got them all to listen. So they all went on the website and they all followed us.
I mean, there is nothing.
The website,
more...
Instagram.
They went on the website. There is nothing more like, you know that feeling of growing up and it's Easter, right? And you and all your cousins are doing a cutthroat, bloodthirsty Easter egg hunt. Where it really...
There's a winner and there's a loser.
There's a winner and there's a fucking loser. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of losers. This is not a communist state. This is a republic.
We do not share the eggs. No. If you want it, you get it.
If you want it, you get it. And if you don't work hard enough, you starve.
Yeah,
right?
you lose.
So,
Yeah.
Just want to do a little time
that
check for
feeling.
you guys. So we are going to have to serve something soon.
Oh,
Totally.
we haven't done that yet. Okay.
This is actually kind of playing into what are you serving, actually. So the feeling, so I'll say what I'm saying and then I'll go into it. The feeling of winning that golden egg, that sparkle, that star power you feel in your immediate family where you go, I won, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, eat shit, die, I won the golden egg. That feeling is that joy, that unadulterated joy, is the feeling of talking to 5 22-year-old girls. Where you're just killing it, and you're like, I win.
Literally.
It's not a competition between them. It's a competition that you face
Between
against the
you
world
and
to
you.
have-
Yeah.
You and you to be in this moment. I win by being able to hang out with a bunch of 22-year-old girls and be like, you know?
When I am around, I would have to say 22-year-old girls or 44-year-old women.
Yes.
I don't know what comes over me, but it's gold every time. Like, it's like, I'm like, it just pours out of me, the fucking crushing.
It's like, charisma, baby.
I'm like, oh my God, like, it keeps hitting. Like, I'm like, I can make my mom's friends pee. I can make that on a drop of a hat. Because once you're a 44-year-old woman, you just pee when you laugh.
Just pee. That's because of pregnancy. The pregnancy pushes your bladder down and you pee a lot
more?
easier. A lot.
that's
I don't think
cool.
it's about a matter of more. I think it's a matter of no control.
Willy-nilly.
The feeling of when I meet a stepmother, someone's stepmother, I could be headlining Madison Square Garden. Like the way that I am murdering in the round with a bunch of stepmoms. I am
Doing callbacks. Doing
crowd work. There's messaging. Like I am.
They're like, do me next. Do me.
Do me next. Gabby, we love you. Like there is a star power to that. So I'm serving you star power. I'm serving
Hell yeah.
I'm serving you performing in the round. I'm serving you physical altercations on public sidewalks. And what that does for the grit of a city.
Yeah, that really does kind of set a tone.
Yeah. I'm serving you a pumpkin patch, but all the pumpkins are different neon colors, like hot pink, hot green, lime green, bright yellow, cyan blue.
Oh, Sion. Scion?
Scion?
Sion? Can we get a fact check on that? No.
Can we get a fact check on that? I'm serving you this kind of like a like fun as hell pumpkin patch, and you're going, and it's a little ravey, but it still has that homely fall energy, that pumpkin spice.
That I say is just completely juxtaposed with a neon pumpkin.
You're drinking pumpkin spice martinis, and you're getting your neon pumpkins.
Has that ever happened?
I don't know. It's a really good idea.
I mean, it sounds fucking awful, but
It sounds fucking disgusting.
but I would drink it.
I would drink it. I would drink almost anything.
I want to drink a cotton candy martini.
Cotton candy hard ice cream is one of the best fucking inventions. Whoever invented that, you know how Joy invented that Mega Mop? Whoever invented that, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
She spoke at our graduation. Oh, you didn't graduate. Joy. Everyone knows Joy.
I didn't go to graduation.
Jennifer Lawrence played her in a feature film. She invented the Easy Mop or whatever.
And
She's literally she's a literal female icon. She went from housewife to fucking billionaire by inventing a mega mop or whatever the fuck that is. That
I could do that.
I could do that too.
I could do that. I could fucking do that.
K-Joy.
K-Joy,
I'm serving you a jungle. You're lost in a jungle. It's scary. Big cats coming for your ass. It's
Coming
a
for your
little
ass.
scary. Big cats coming for your ass. And you're just like lost in the jungle, but you're in like a really tight kind of like safari outfit. It's giving equestrian, you know?
Ooh.
Yeah. And
Wrong environment for that outfit, but it looks snatched.
But it looks so good. But those boots are giving you blisters, and you're kind of just like trying to get out of this jungle, honestly. But you're having moments of like true, of realizing true nature's true beauty.
I get that.
I hope you would.
And I hope you do.
I hope you do.
This
what
is
are you
kind
serving?
of this is before I jump into what I'm serving, I am just kind of imagining us with a big budget doing a big photo shoot. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Have you ever imagined you and me doing a high budget photo shoot before?
Yeah.
Because
like they have to build a set for it.
They have to build a set, multiple sets that like turn because we're going to do a lot of different sets. First off, I'm seeing for us is Safari, where we both have like khaki hats and we're like, okay, yeah, like we're searching through shit. It's like
it's giving sex Jumanji.
It's giving sex Jumanji to hell.
Episode title, Sex Jumanji.
Sex Jumanji. Put that on the notes.
Hey, notes, Sex Jumanji.
I'm seeing that one. I'm also kind of seeing one where we're like Dalmatians.
Totally. Wait. Sorry, I'm writing down Sex Jumanji and Dalmatians.
Dalmatian outfits, whatever that means.
It's Liz. Oh my God, Lizzie is what's the woman?
Cruella.
No, it's not Cruella de Vil. It is. Lizzie is Cruella, and where her Dalmatians.
Wow, you guys.
That's
I'm
that's
honored.
kinky,
That's
honestly.
kinky.
That is kinky. And you and me, we're in like those full body dog outfits that like look bad. Yeah, like that looks scary.
We're like, it's giving cute hot.
It's giving like kind of cringe hot, like because it's.
This. Wait, it's this.
Okay, I'll jump into what I am serving now. I am serving you. You're inspiring me because I'm kind of feeling like a superstar. I am serving you, actually, and I'll find this photo and I'll post it. There is a picture that my mom likes to hang up in our God honest living room, where I am 9 or 8 years old. I am in
9 or 8.
I am in Scooby-Doo underwear. That's
Totally.
it. That is it.
That's it.
I am in only Scooby-Doo underwear and I'm soaking wet. Okay, I don't know. I just got out of the pool. But there was a karaoke machine and I am singing into this karaoke machine in these Scooby-Doo undies and I look like a goddamn superstar. Like my mom is like, I'm hanging this up.
I'm hanging this slutty pop star photo of my young gay son up.
Soaking wet in Scooby-Doo undies. Okay, it is crazy.
Scooby-Doo really had a chokehold on our generation.
I love
the feeling of the theme song coming on makes me like ooh la la, like I can't wait.
Well, I mean, I think
to see what the gang gets into next.
I think Mystery Inc., like the 4 teenagers, they do represent every type of human. Like we have Fred, who is gay himbo.
Yep.
Hot gay himbo. We have Shaggy, which is every straight girl's dream. Every straight girl wants to fuck Shaggy for that is straight hot.
Burn out.
We have Velma, who's lesbo with massive ass. Okay.
Serving ass and brains.
Ass, brains, like dump truck lesbian.
You know, like Dexter's Lab, that's his dream girl, is Velma.
Yeah. And then Daphne, which is insufferable straight girl. You know what I mean?
Girl.
Like absolutely insufferable straight girl who loves to shop. Like that's
who
every
loves
type
to
of
shop and funds all of the adventures, but makes sure everyone knows she's responsible.
So I'm serving you the star power that I actually exhibited at a young age that has never stopped. I have never flatlined. It has only gone up. I am serving you, bringer of death. I am serving you vanquisher of those against me. Yesterday, I killed what people could only describe as 45 ants.
I mean,
in my bedroom,
like you were about to confess to murder. I'll tell you what.
You should have seen how ruthless I was. Like,
I killed a big bug yesterday too.
I think because my desk is no longer in my bedroom, the ants feel like they can just play. So there was.
The ants feel like that space is theirs now.
Like I never knew I had ants in my apartment.
Now that it's not a home office, they're like, oh, this is a recreation station.
Oh, we can just do whatever we want here. I left a cup of water and then there was a trail of ants. I have an ant problem. I didn't even know. There was I kid you not, 45 ants in a row.
Because you left water out?
It was, and there was food. And they didn't go after the food. These dumbass ants. They're dumb. They're stupid. They're going after water.
There's water outside.
What are you doing? So I took an all-purpose spray. And one of the purposes of an all-purpose spray is genociding ants. And
so true. Dr. Bronner had that in mind when he was cooking up that recipe.
I can't tell you the bloodshed, and to watch them, I was spraying them with hatred, watching them suffer. They got sprayed and they were ugh, and then they would just drop dead. And I saw the other ones being oh my God. And then I would go to them individually and go,
yeah.
I fed so much power went to my head. I was I do remember this. I hope they will remember this for generations.
Yeah, I hope you have a generational trauma because of this.
Do not come in my room. Okay. It's-
Ants are so dumb. Like the fact that literally every spring, like clockwork, they have the gall to come into your living room and think they're not gonna get beaten down. Like have a little like discussion every winter and be like, maybe we should just stay outside.
I find ants to be so embarrassing.
Pathetic. Literally
Like at least
pathetic.
like bees fly. Like you're just like the and I like bees have something.
At the very least, learn to fly like everyone else.
I read that there is like 1 million ants per person on Earth.
Wow. Did you know that bees, I actually learned this fact from friend of the pod, Savannah, is that people who work with bees, many would call them beekeepers, have the longest life expectancy out of every other job because the sound of a bunch of bees together is a certain vibration that causes zen, like almost like white noise. So beekeepers are much calmer than everyone else, and they don't have insane stress levels. And especially if you live near your bee farm or whatever you call it, the way you sleep much sounder, you have just a more of a sense of zen because these bees got it on got those beats on lock.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess I get it because you have to be in a calm mood to then like straight up grab the bees. Because there's like that Instagram of that girl who just like,
Whoa.
and she grabs these beehives with her bare ass girl hands, like, and she doesn't even give a fuck. And she's so zen when she's doing it, so that actually makes sense.
Isn't it kind of a fun fact? Really makes you think you should work with bees. I would never though.
I would actually do it. I think that there's something about bees that I love.
We do
I
have
really
to
like
move
bees.
on from the bee conversation, not to be
Okay.
a bummer, but we only have a few
I'm
minutes.
bummed.
I know.
I just brought it up.
I know. But we have something bigger to talk about that I think is more exciting, and we only have a limited time. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is the Twilight TV series. Entertainment news tonight just dropped the idea that there is in the works a Twilight series for television being made.
And the fact that they didn't tell us that they were going to drop this news is so weird.
I just think we're in the renaissance of all these parts that were meant for us being taken because like you and me should have been Barbie and Ken.
Right?
Okay, and now like we should have been. I don't think we should have been Bella or Edward, but like
We should be Rosalie and Emmett, obviously.
hands down. I just like what are we the Dakota Fanning one where they're like those.
Oh, we're in the Volturi.
We're in the Volturi, or at least some side characters who are like, yo, like.
We're at least the Volturi's slutty assistants that get all the humans together so they can eat the shit out of them.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that I wasn't actually approached by, I don't know, big Hollywood to be like, you want to spearhead this?
I sent that screenshot to my manager and I said, have you not seen this yet?
I sent it to my manager too, and I was like, get me a goddamn audition.
Get me an audition for this. I'm not fucking around.
Or I'm canceling our contract.
I just need to show the viewers who are on the video of what my mic is sitting on.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. If this doesn't say it all.
I just wonder, will it follow the books and who's going to be the new Bella and the new Edward? Because that is going to be insane.
I'm hoping it's just like a different, like, okay, we know Bella's story. Bella is so fucking insufferable. I'm so sick of
Oh, yeah, I don't really.
And if they decide to do that thing where they like cast Kristen Stewart as like a teacher at the school, don't, like they just did with Wednesday, like don't get her. She's done.
She won't do it.
She's out of the universe. They're fine. So, but
Robert Pattinson will not do it again.
There's no chance in hell. But I hope that it follows a different group of vampires. Preferably set in Paris. Like we don't know what the storyline is gonna be, but we might as well
Probably
guess.
gonna be that bitch that fifth book that no one talks about.
No, fuck her.
The Bree Tanner, whoever that bitch is, who like.
Yes, that's exactly her name. Nailed it.
You know, don't act like you don't know.
Don't act like you don't know the short life of Bree Tanner. She died.
She dies at the end of that book.
Yeah. Well, she
Damn.
was one of the people that they made in the war of the newborns. She was one of the newborns.
Remember how like who's that guy? Remy, Romy. The guy
Rami Malek. Rami Malek was the really gifted Egyptian vampire.
He just had like the power to control the elements.
He
like,
was a legit. He was an earthbender, and they did not. They were like, this kid's crazy, but they weren't like, whoa, his powers are way more than everyone else.
Because I get like all the other vampires just have like slight psychic powers that like are about their personality. Like, okay, that one is insanely more powerful. Like,
that one's crazy.
he can control wind, water, fire, and earth, and he uses it to like destroy everybody else.
He's legit the Avatar.
If you were a vampire, what magic ability would you have, which is a quality that you have that is enhanced? Or maybe we should give it to each other.
Yeah, because I know mine, but I know yours too.
What do you think mine would be?
Well, yours is like charm. So you would be, because you have that riz, baby. So no, you're just so charming that you would have hypnosis.
You think I or just like to make people go to sleep, or like charm speak, where I could be like, want to give me $100?
Yeah,
now.
it's like siren. It's like a siren song almost. And I would say mine is the same, but it's a little more manipulation based. So there's a sinister aspect to it, where yours is more like you could just get whatever you want.
Like I put them in a trance, and yours is like yeah. I mean, I could see ours having the same effect, just slightly different application. Like you need to you berate them until they do what you want.
Mine's more like demanding, and yours is more like come with, like Lotus Eaters, like come with me.
Oh, come with me, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, here's on, and that's why we make an amazing team.
Yeah, because we are like the siren songs of.
So everybody at Paramount, listen up, like and subscribe, because we're killing. I literally get me in any room, anything sci-fi fantasy, I'll make a good show.
The fact that my eyebrows haven't been shaved in half and pointed up yet on screen is like so crazy to me. The fact that people haven't put on FX elf ears on my ears yet is crazy to me.
You could be an elf princess.
Totally.
Okay, I think we might actually have to gear up to wrap up.
Yeah, what are you up to?
Not much. I mean, this episode was a sort of a virtual episode. I do kind of wish I got to see you in your physical blood and body.
I know.
Your flesh and bone blood. We did try. I want everybody to know that, who's an avid listener, that we tried. But the world sometimes...
Zach got mad at me and said, this is classic Gabby. And I said, okay.
I only said that because you said that to me earlier, and I was sort of getting you. But
Lizzie wasn't a part of that other group text, so she didn't understand that Zach said classic Gabby because I called him classic quack earlier, and I knew he immediately got offended. So and I was waiting for the shoe to drop of what he would do back to me to say classic Gabby. I sent that text and I said, I give it 2.5 hours till I get it.
Before I get it and I said it, I was like, ha, it's good. I got mine.
What a fucking asshole. Didn't even make sense.
It did.
What? Oh, I'm sorry we record in your basement. You get to saunter downstairs in your little fucking footsie pajamas every episode. I have to drive 35 minutes from a foreign city to get to...
I am wearing cute shorts and a tank top.
He is wearing cute shorts and a tank top. I can attest to that because I'm in the other room. But we do have to wrap up. We do have to wrap up. Why don't you give each other wings so we can leave this on a positive note?
Go ahead.
Go. Yeah, please go.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, I'd love to hear it.
I said that first.
All right, Gabby, I am so thankful to have you in my life.
No one has said that with more venom in the history of the world. I am just so thankful that you're in my life.
No, Gabby, open your back. No, Gabby, open your back. You have one of the most gorgeous backs I've ever seen in my life. Gabby, not only are you smart and beautiful, you're my best friend.
Hey,
Okay?
hey, listen up here for once. You're my best friend. Hate to say it. I
What
hate
about
to
that?
say it.
What
I don't know
about-
how, I don't know how you got me, but you're somehow my fucking best friend.
Thanks.
Like,
No.
you really fucking charmed me into that one, didn't ya?
Gabby, I want to thank you for leaving your house and traversing and you know what, you wanted to be here and you tried, and you know what, it is classic Gabby to try your hardest
And fail. So
and let the world get in your way. No,
wait, you don't even know the other part. The first half of the story is that usually on Sundays I do pregnant Pilates with my pregnant friend Becca, and usually
I was
we
about to
do
be
it
like,
at-
are you pregnant?
I'm pregnant. Usually we do it at noon, a time that I could even barely get to, right? I scheduled it this morning at 9 a.m. I got my ass up at 7:45 a.m. to do Pilates early enough so that I could go to this rescheduled podcast because you got an ass splinter, and that's not your fault, and I'm not saying it's
It's healed, by the way.
good. What did the doctor say?
They literally were like, "There's no, I don't know what to do." I was like,
They
"All right."
laterally they laterally
They literally were like, "I don't know," and I was like, "Okay," and then I.
Wait, City MD is obsessed with being like, it could be this or this. We don't really know. I'm like, I'm here for you to tell me.
And they're like, "Yeah, we can give you an X-ray, but it's gonna be like $300." I was like, "So what can you do?" And she was like, "Nah." I was like, "Okay." So they gave me antibiotics that hurt me so bad, so I stopped taking them.
You're not supposed to stop taking antibiotics mid-run. It's really
I
bad.
I took them 75% of the way, but they make me have such insane diarrhea that I
You're
can't
supposed
take
to
them
take
anymore.
a probiotic at the same time you take antibiotics, and you can't stop mid-run. It's really bad for your gut biome. I feel like I'm telling someone this every fucking day, that you can't be stopping antibiotics mid-run. Am I the only person who knows this?
Probably.
I
would
also
say-
know
this is
that.
what-
I do know that.
Of course
All
you
right,
know that,
let me-
Lindsay.
Let
You
me
know
finish.
everything.
Let me finish. Okay, Gabby, you're
What?
you're amazing. You're a CEO of your own life. You are, you know what? You're a very caring person who cares about their friends, who cares about the way her house looks. You have the style. You could drop everything right now. I've never met anyone like this. And you could be an international interior designer. I don't know if that's an international job. Your
has
ass
to
could
be.
make it. Your ass could make it.
There's chic living rooms all over the world, honey.
Your ass could make it. I bet like anyone who's with it would choose you. If I was rich, I would choose you. I would
really
ask
kind of,
you.
like, do you have to go to school to be an interior designer? Because I'm like considering taking a class online.
I think there's actually no rules in this goddamn world, and you could do anything as long as you can do it.
I want to be an interior designer. I'm like really good at it.
Just go on ChatGPT and be like, how does someone become an interior designer? And it'll tell you exactly.
So scary.
I do that. Well, ChatGPT is kind of like Google in the way where you could just like ask it something and it will tell you. Like I ask it questions too. Like I'm just like, how do you do this? And it's like this.
Oh, one of my my job is to make these like email campaigns, whatever, marketing. I work in marketing, and I've been just writing all of the bios for all of the emails on ChatGPT.
I love ChatGPT.
GPT. I keep calling it GBT.
GDD.
GBT.
GBA.
Chat GBT. Chat ABC.
I love you, Gabby.
I love you.
And I can't wait. Catch this. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see both of you tomorrow, and I think that's a beautiful thing. And for our we do have to wrap. We have to wrap. So our Patreon, we're gonna do what?
You gotta give me.
Oh, I didn't give you.
No, wait.
Yeah. I said you were my best friend. And I think you're beautiful. I think you're feeling self-conscious about your haircut and you're taking that out on me. And I totally understand. But I want you to know that your haircut looks almost exactly the same, which is awesome.
Okay, that's
And I
good
saw
to
a
know.
picture of you with long hair. It came up with my memories. And I think your long hair looked amazing. But I think you now are just absolutely nailing it. Nailing it. You're looking so good.
Thank you. It's because
You're
of your help.
welcome. Is it?
I guess. You did tell me the long hair looked good when I had it. Sometimes your friends are not your friends. No,
It did look good. You were the one who said you looked like a Greek god. I wasn't the only one. Dana, when we were on acid, Dana literally cried looking at your hair.
Yeah, it was really gorgeous. Just simply in the way that like it was so healthy and long. And Lizzie,
So,
Lizzie, we love you,
Love you.
for
We
dealing with all of us.
Lizzie, it's weird not to see your face. I feel like I have no one to perform to.
I know, but you've both done so beautifully today, and I'm so proud of you.
Did you like it?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did, considering
Were you-
everything that we had to go through to get to here. Congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you. And you
Thanks,
really helped us
Lizzie.
out, Lizzie.
You're amazing, Lizzie.
Love you.
Love you. And finally, this has been the podcast. Please go on our Apple podcast and leave a review, okay? Even if you listen on Spotify, throw us a goddamn bone and go on Apple Podcasts, leave a review, subscribe over there just for fun, just for funsies.
Just do it.
Join our Patreon, patreon.com/LaPodcastPodcast, $5 a month, $10 a month, and even $100 a month for your own personalized mukbang.
And if you want to mosey on those little fingers over to your iPhone and you want to make sure that you go on our Instagram, you're going to like and comment on some of our clips because shareability, baby, begets followers. Or, you know what I mean? Just fucking say something say you like it.
Totally. Whatever he just said, but totally.
And guys, to give you guys wings out there, you guys have been with us through so much, okay?
Through thick and through thin.
Through thick and thin. And yeah, we're doing a Riverside video today. And so, sometimes in a hero's journey, it's the Valley of Darkness. And to know that you guys are with us throughout this entire experience means multitudes.
Means the world. And there is something I love about a video episode because it's so fucking unhinged.
It's crazy today. Because our regular podcast is so not unhinged.
Yeah, it's usually calm and
NPR-esque.
And we have a surrogate of the week, don't we, Lizzie?
We do. Our surrogate of the week this week is, hold on, Nikki Brown. Nikki Brown.
New
Patreon
Nikki
subscriber.
Brown. New
Nikki.
Patreon subscriber. Nikki. I love the name Nikki. It's like as if, when someone braids their hair with ribbons in it?
Yes.
That's Nikki to me. Nikki is drinking a cold mojito on a hot day. Nikki is a funky floral arrangement in a cool ass vase, baby.
I feel like Nikki is like your older sister's best friend who's nice. You know what I mean? Who's
She's so cool.
and she acts like a mother to you. She's like, no, come with me. Like, I'll you know what I mean? She looks out for you. Okay.
She's the first person who tells you what methamphetamines are too.
And she's like, do you want one of my Adderall? She gets Adderall.
Every Nikki's on Adderall.
Every Nikki has an extended release prescription, and she will give you as many as your heart desires.
Don't worry.
Do not worry. Nikki, thank you so much.
I get prescribed like a lot. Don't worry.
Like a lot. Like too much.
Like way too much. I don't even think I need it, but Nikki is giving like purple. Nikki is a really fun girl. So
Jean
Nikki,
shorts, Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes and like a bright boot.
And
It's giving
Nikki,
booty.
And Nikki, I can't wait for that day when you have a child,
Give
our
birth to
child,
our child.
and then you finally go by Nicole.
Yeah, because you're a mother now.
Because that will happen, and I want you to know that we'll still stick by you to the end.
Even though you'll have to adjust to the new personality of being a Nicole rather than a Nikki. And honestly, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy of going from a Nikki to a Nicole.
Spreadsheets, it's like a lot more paperwork. I feel like
it's so much admin, but you have to when you're a mother. You have to start taking life seriously. So I'm so sorry that we're doing that to you. But thank you for carrying our daughter.
Thank you.
You can name her.
You can name her whatever the fuck you want.
Whatever you want. It's not about that for us.
I don't care. Well, at this point, we have so many children on the way. It's great.
Nick Cannon vibes over here.
All right, guys. Tune in for
right.
the next episode. Next week, we talk about something very interesting, especially in regards to our UK followers.
We are of course covering the coronation, and the fact that they aren't flying us out there to be correspondents is crazy. But yeah.
there would be a riot because I think a lot of British people would be mad at us. But
we should make a sketch that we're coronation correspondents
and just like put it in the background, like, and we'll be like, oh my god, like, yeah.
Oh my god, we're like, I kissed a girl, like singing along to Katy.
I can't believe Katy Perry is headlining.
It's she's literally headlining Coachella. She's headlining the coronation. We cannot talk about this.
We can't blow our load till tomorrow.
Yeah. So we record tomorrow. So next week we are talking about the coronation. So you're gonna want to tune in, and we love you guys so much.
We love you guys. Bye.